Hey you, it is Deborah. So yeah, I have been feeling a bit weak and unstable as of late. I went to go for a walk the other day, and I actually was doing a lot of walking at work, and I was getting some lower back pain. And I know we just did some thoracic mobility work for the back, and that is really, really good. But what we also have to do is address the hips in this type of situation. And so today, you and I are both going to work some lower back strength, a little bit of that side booty to help then build that pelvic stability, which will also in turn help alleviate some back pain, because we're going to be strong, we're going to be confident and be able to hold ourselves up and caretake the world, right? So we have 10 minutes today, 10 moves, 50 seconds on, 10 seconds rest in between each move. You do need a single yoga block. If you don't have a yoga block, don't worry, you can just do the moves without one. But yeah, why don't you come on down to your mat? We're going to be on the mat the entire time, so get comfortable. We're going to begin with some clamshells. So what I want you to do is lie on your side, whatever side you want to do first. I'm going to go to the left here so we can maybe mirror each other. Trusty yoga block. We're going to place that in between our feet. And I wore shoes today because honestly, I have to paint my toenails and I just don't have the energy to do that. There's just too much going on here. All right, we're gonna be on the side of our hips, engaging our lower abs, actually all of the abs, but what I want you to do is make sure you have a stable pelvis. The muscle you're working is this glute medius right here on the side. So as you open your clam, but your chest is tall and you're smiling, as you open your clam, you should be able to squeeze that side glute medius muscle, all right? We're gonna do this move, and the second move, we're gonna move the block. We'll get there when it is time. So shall we begin? I think so. Let's do it. Lift on up and down. Lift up, squeeze, and down. I talk repeatedly about having unlevel hips. So if you are like me and your hips are slightly twisted, or maybe they're twisted a lot, you might actually find it pretty challenging to get into your glute medius. So prior to doing this workout, I did my 10-minute hip mobility workout that released last week. So I recommend you go there first to just get looser. Once your hips are a little bit looser, it will make this work a lot more effective for you, all right? I got you, all right? I really want you to feel free in your body, to build that confidence. All right, 10-second rest. We're gonna take this block here, place it like so that our leg is at 90 degrees. Other leg can be right out in front, and all we're gonna do is internally rotate. So we're gonna lift our heel, thigh bone is gonna rotate internally in the hip socket, and you're going to squeeze that side glute medius muscle. Excellent, and up. Yeah, it's gonna be really, really important to first loosen up the hips with a good mobility warm-up before going into that strength work. All right, let's try and pulse a little bit. I'm feeling a pulse. Up, pulse. Yes, feel that little beat with the music? Go to it. And up. Yes. Doing great. Feel it? This one's so killer. I like to be up more tall because I feel like I feel it in my glutes a little bit more, but you can lie down if you want to. We're gonna go on to the other side. So take that yoga block, placing it in between. Oh my goodness, I can't get it in 10 seconds. What's going on with me today? I could be because I'm on like 4 hours worth of sleep. I kid you not, I had a terrible allergic reaction to my own sweat. And if you follow me on Instagram, you'll know that I post sweaty selfies all the time. In this case, I had a severe reaction. Like, I should have gone to the hospital, and I didn't because I don't want to pay that medical expense. And my colleagues were horrified the next day, but what can you do? You got to go to work, right? And lo and behold, I took Benadryl and it got better, but I have really bad allergies, and so I decided that today marks the first day of my 90-day journey to getting clear on what the deeper meaning is to my allergies. All right, we're gonna move that block now. So go to that 90-degree bend with your knee and your ankle flexed. All right, plant, I'm so sorry, they're growing wildly. And we're gonna internally rotate here and squeeze, good work. So yeah, it has been a journey because these allergy attacks have happened like honestly all of my life, and they're really severe. I've tried shots, I've tried dieting and eliminating diets. I even owned a meal delivery company and catering company that focused on helping you heal from food allergies, and it was just, yeah. Anyways, so none of it has helped, and I now feel like it's time to go deeper, like maybe the metaphysics, the spiritual reason of what could be lurking in the shadows, right? So that's gonna happen. If you wanna follow me on that journey, just go to alinepostures.com. It is on the blog right there, and you will see what's gonna happen. We're gonna do some bridge marches. So come on down to your back. You're gonna lift your hips up, posteriorly tilt a little bit. We're gonna just march away. You can take your left foot first and march. And march. Oh no, we lost the music. I'm not sure what happened there, but we're just gonna go with the flow today. I will apologize and say that I do live in front of UPS, and it is a 24-hour truck stop. So if you hear loud trucks behind me, that's what that is. Let us hope that someday the prices in Boston break and I can buy a condo, and yeah, we can just do so much more together. And honestly, I can let my plants grow without feeling cramped by them. You feeling this in your glutes? Squeeze them, squeeze them, squeeze them. Make sure your abs are engaged and you're not losing stability. I don't want your hips to be dropping from one to the other, okay? You're keeping a level pelvis. 10-second break, come down, breathe, then lift back up. Again, keep that posterior tilt, engage your abs, hands can be down. Now marching out the other side, good. One of the things that's going to be really important for you to work up to when you continue to build strength, and myself included here, is strength on the weaker side of your hips. So if you have unstable hips, most likely one side's going to be overcompensating for the weaker side. So as you move through the mobility work that you and I do together, start to bring that awareness to what side is weaker for you, and then maybe spend a little bit more time on working on it, right? So not only with improving your range of motion, getting that stiffness broken up, that mobility in there to the joint, but also then building the stability through the strength work. We're gonna come all the way on down. Whew. We're gonna lift back up, go back to the first side, this time lifting the leg on out, up. We're gonna lower down and come forward. So we're gonna lift the leg on up, do a single bridge glute, and then single leg glute bridge. My goodness, did I say I'm on like 4 hours of sleep? Ooh, yeah. Was I talking about this earlier? Oh my goodness, yeah, I went to go get my tire fixed this morning because I had a flat tire, and Dad taught me how to change my tire, which is super cool. I like that skill, and it's relatively really easy to do on my car. But yeah, the tire place forgot about my appointment, and then I had to go someplace else, and honestly, they were supposed to call me by now. I've been waiting all day, and I haven't heard from them. Go figure. It's gonna be one of those days. 10-second rest. But we're doing this work together. Same thing, we're gonna lift on up, single leg glute bridge, coming on down, all right? So these are what am I calling these? These are our straight leg, single leg glute bridges. Ooh. So it's a play off that bridge march where we're keeping the legs straight so there's more gravitational pull. Yeah, you can feel that. So that's gonna make the glutes work more of the ab engagement. Remember that posterior tilt, chest is still nice and wide. Good, yeah. Honestly, I feel so much better. I'm so glad we're doing this. It's been so crazy. My workouts have been all over the map, and I just love that you can be here holding me accountable as much as I can hold you accountable. It really is a team effort. Good work. Come all the way on down. Woo! Next up, we have spinal balance abs. Just 2 more moves, guys. All right, spinal balance. Lift the leg, reach for the arm. We're gonna have your thumb facing on up, and what I want you to do is elbow to knee. Elbow to knee. We're gonna stay just on that one side, so whether you're doing your right arm out, your left leg out, or you've got the other direction, no worries. Engage those abs, squeeze the glutes, and bring awareness to flattening your shoulder blades, widening across the collarbone, eyes of the elbows towards your thumb. Good. And crunch. I love these because there's so much ab work you can do that doesn't require you to do supine crunches, which is just crunches on your back. Good work. Oh my God, thank you so much for being with me here. 10-second rest, final move. It's already been 10 minutes. Guys, this goes by so quick. Opposite arm on out, opposite leg on out. Let's crunch. Good work. And crunch. So my work with spinal balance began in yoga, and then as I began doing more mobility work in my own journey to finding the freedom in my own body's movement and mobility, I started really realizing how the two can play together. You do need mobility to have flexibility. You need to move dynamically. You need to move functionally. And yeah, I'm so excited for all that Aline Postures is going to be evolving into. And it really starts with you being with me here. So thank you, thank you, thank you. Crunch. Come on, keep going. Reach out with your arm, with your leg. Last one, hold it split second, and come down, widen the knees, sit back, big inhale, feel your lungs expanding, and exhale, child's pose. Another round of breath in, feel your lungs expand, and then exhale. All right. Let's come all the way on up. That went by really quick. How do you feel? I really enjoyed that, and that was what I needed to help get my mind level-headed again today. You know how when life throws you everything that clearly it throws you, you can not really feel good, but that's what I really love about coming back to my mat. It does help really center me again, build that confidence, and yeah, so we're just going to continue on with life. Again, if you want to follow me on my 90-day journey to figuring out the root causes of my allergies, then head on over to alinepostures.com and check out the blog. While you are at alinepostures.com, you can sign up for the free 30-day Pelvic Stability Challenge. It's going to include all of the moves we did here today, plus additional moves. You can do this on your own time. It's 30 days. You just increase 1 rep by the day. You will help continue to build the pelvic stability. That challenge I designed free for you. Just sign up for the newsletter and I will send you the passcode for that. Thanks so much for joining me here today. Give it a like, give it a share, and make sure you subscribe to Aline Postures. I'll see you next week. Bye.